Tonight's story: The Secret Maps Mystery. Time travel. Curious Sam. Sam, a newborn boy with messy hair and eyes full of questions. He loved exploring the basement of their house. The basement was full of old, dusty things, each with its own story. One day, behind a pile of old boxes, he found a wooden desk. On the desk was an old folded map, its faded ink showing strange roots. At the center of the map there was a symbol resembling an hourglass. Sam's curiosity piqued. As he touched the hourglass symbol, the map began to glow, and swirling colors rapidly surrounded Sam. He felt his body become weightless, being pulled toward the whirlpool of colors. When Sam opened his eyes, he found himself in a workshop filled with steam, gears, and mechanical sounds. Men in dirty clothes and large goggles were working on strange and unusual machines. Smoke and the smell of burnt metal filled the air. Suddenly, a man in a gray suit with a long beard approached him and said with a kind smile, "Hello, little traveler. Welcome to the year 1888, the era of the Industrial Revolution and great inventions." Sam was bewildered, but excitement swept through his entire being. This man looked like the images of Leonardo da Vinci in his books, but no. He was introduced as Professor Elias. Professor Elias, a brilliant but forgotten inventor. He took Sam aside. He explained to him about the device he was building. "I am building a machine that can extract energy from the air." Sam stared in amazement at the intricate designs on the wall. With passion and enthusiasm, the professor showed how, through relentless effort and hundreds of failures, he would always arrive at a new solution. He said, "It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is that each time you get back up by learning from your mistakes." Sam learned that perseverance is the most important driving force behind invention and progress, and even the greatest ideas begin with small failures. He realized that every invention, every advancement, is the result of years of effort, study, and not giving in to difficulties. The map glowed again and carried Sam into the heart of the future. This time, a completely different scene lay before him. He found himself in a city full of vertical gardens and structures with organic architecture. The cars glided silently along the magnetic rails, and the fresh, clean air filled his lungs. Birds flew freely in the sky. A woman dressed in clothes made from tree fibers and with radiant skin greeted him. "Welcome to the year 2099, to a world that we managed to build through great effort." The woman introduced herself as Elara. She showed Sam around the city. She spoke of cities that were once polluted and lands that had dried up due to negligence. But people, by working together with technology and respecting nature, had managed to solve these problems. They harnessed energy from the sun and the wind. They recycled water and, with artificial intelligence and robotics, had made life easier and more sustainable. Elara showed Sam how every individual, no matter how small, could contribute to building a better future through the right and conscious choices. She said, "The future is in our hands, if we choose today to build it with responsibility and love for the environment." Sam learned the lesson of collective responsibility and the importance of preserving our planet for future generations. With the final turn of the map, Sam returned to the basement of his house. The map no longer glowed and just looked like an old map. But for Sam, it was no longer the same as before. He now knew that every great invention begins with small failures, and every bright future requires effort and responsibility today. Sam was no longer just a curious boy. He had become the bearer of precious lessons from the past and the future. He realized that life is a journey in which every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to make an impact on the world. With a firm resolve to learn and take action, he decided to take a step toward a better future starting today. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video, and I really appreciate it. To help the channel grow and support us, please subscribe and don't forget to like and comment. Until the next video, goodbye.